Kaizer Chiefs opened their CAF Confederation Cup Group C campaign with a difficult away clash against Egyptian side Al-Masry at the Suez Stadium, and the pressure is already on the Soweto Giants to prove they can compete on the continent. After announcing their travelling squad earlier this week, including the return of Given Simango, who has recovered from injury but is unlikely to start, the technical team is expected to take a more cautious approach with their starting 11. Chiefs are set to go with a disciplined back four of Thabiso Munyane, Zitha Kwinika, Inacio Miguel and Bradley Cross, with captain Brandon Peterson in goal. In midfield, a solid defensive pairing of Sibongiseni Mtetwa and Sipesile Ndlovu is likely to give Amakosi the stability they need away from home, while Mduzi Shabalala, Pule Modi and Etiosa Idogadaro are expected to carry the attacking responsibility. But beyond the lineup, this match carries huge significance for Chiefs. Their CAF record remains underwhelming, with only one group stage appearance in club history despite reaching the 2021 CAF Champions League final. The Confederation Cup has also been a challenge for Amakosi, having been eliminated twice before the group stages. Now they face a tough test against Al-Masry before taking on Zamalek and Zesco United. With their history, their squad selection, and their tactical approach all under the spotlight, the big question is clear. How can Chiefs secure a positive result away in Egypt and begin this group stage campaign with confidence? Kaizer Chiefs' first CAF Confederation Cup clash could see the technical team taking a more cautious approach with the starting lineup to get a good result away from home. Amakosi take on Egyptian side Al-Masry in their opening Group C clash away from home at Suez Stadium on Sunday evening. The Soweto Giants announced their travelling squad for the clash earlier this week, including Given Simango, who last featured for the club last season. Msimango has recovered from injury and is available for selection but is unlikely to start. The defense is expected to have Thabiso Munyane, Zitha Kwinika, Inacio Miguel and Bradley Cross, with captain Brandon Peterson behind the back four in goal. In midfield, a solid defensive pairing of Sibongiseni Mtetwa and Sipesile Ndlovu is likely to give Amakosi the stability they need away from home, while Mduzi Shabalala, Pule Modi and Etiosa Igodaro are expected to carry the attacking responsibility. But beyond the lineup, this match carries huge significance for Chiefs. Their CAF record remains underwhelming, with only one group stage appearance in club history despite reaching the 2021 CAF Champions League final. The Confederation Cup has also been a challenge for Amakosi, having been eliminated twice before the group stages. Now they face a tough test against Al-Masry before taking on Zamalek and Zesco United. With their history, their squad selection, and their tactical approach all under the spotlight, the big question is clear. How can Chiefs secure a positive result away in Egypt and begin this group stage campaign with confidence? Kaizer Chiefs' first CAF Confederation Cup clash could see the technical team taking a more cautious approach with the starting lineup to get a good result away from home. Amakosi take on Egyptian side Al-Masry in their opening Group C clash away from home at Suez Stadium on Sunday evening. The Soweto Giants announced their travelling squad for the clash earlier this week, including Given Simango, who last featured for the club last season. Msimango has recovered from injury and is available for selection, but is unlikely to start. The defense is expected to have Thabiso Munyane, Zitha Kwinika, Inacio Miguel and Bradley Cross, with captain Brandon Peterson behind the back four in goal. In midfield, Amakosi could go with a solid unit of Sibongiseni Mtetwa and Sipesile Ndlovu to ensure they are tight in midfield away from home. Etiosa Igodaro could start up front ahead of Flavio da Silva, who is likely to get minutes as well considering the form he has been in this season. Possible lineup: Brandon Peterson, Thabiso Munyane, Zitha Kwinika, Inacio Miguel, Bradley Cross, Sibongiseni Mtetwa, Sipesile Ndlovu, Mduzi Shabalala, Pule Modi, Mduzi Shabalala, Etiosa Igodaro. Should Chiefs worry about CAF record? As Kaizer Chiefs prepare to take on Al Masry in their opening CAF Confederation Cup group stage, the Soweto Giants have a lot to improve on in terms of their record on the continent. Considered one of the big guns on the continent, Amakosi have not really made their mark on the continent. While they have won the 2001 African Cup Winners' Cup and reached the Champions League final in 2021, their record does not look good. The Soweto Giants have only been to the group stages of a CAF competition on one occasion during their Champions League run to the final. In 2021, they finished second in Group C, 4 points behind group winners Wydad Casablanca. What was key to their success during that campaign was their home record. Amakosi recorded 2 wins and a draw at home and is just 2 points away. They start their Confederation Cup group campaign away from home against Egyptian club Al Masry, so they will no doubt be looking to improve on their record from the last time they participated on the continent. Kaizer Chiefs have participated in the Confederation Cup on 2 previous occasions and have been knocked out before the group stages. Their first attempt at trying to go beyond the Confederation Cup group phase will be against Egyptian side Al Masry before they take on Zamalek and Zesco United. How Kaizer Chiefs can win against Al Masry. Full analysis. Kaizer Chiefs entered this CAF Confederation Cup opener with pressure to prove themselves on the continent and repair their poor CAF record. But the good news is that they have a squad that can compete if they execute the correct tactical plan. Below are the key areas Chiefs must get right to secure a positive away result. Prioritize defensive structure. Very important away in Egypt. Al Masry are very quick in wide areas and like to overload fullbacks. Chiefs must keep the back four compact. Munyane, Quinica, Miguel, and Cross should stay narrow, limiting space between centre-backs. Double mark Al Masry's wingers. Mtetwa must shift wide to help the fullbacks when pressure builds. Avoid cheap set pieces. Egyptian teams are dangerous from corners and free kicks. Discipline is crucial. Brandon Peterson must lead the back line. Communication from the goalkeeper will be key to surviving pressure moments. If Chiefs defend with discipline, they remove 60% of Al Masry's danger. Midfield discipline, the engine of the result. Sibongiseni Mtetwa and Sipesile Lovu is the right pairing for an away CAF match. Chiefs must use this midfield to break Al Masry's rhythm, slow down transitions, win second balls, force turnovers high up on the pitch. Lovu's pressing plus Mtetwa's physical presence is the control Chiefs need. If midfield collapses, Chiefs will suffer. If midfield stands strong, Chiefs will grow into the game. The key is counter-attacking with pace. Chiefs do not need to dominate possession to win in Egypt. What they need is fast, coordinated counter-attacks. Key players for counters: Mduduzi Shabalala, creativity between lines; Pule Modi, speed in transition; Etiosa Igodaro, runs behind defenders. A simple structure will work. Win the ball, quick first pass to Mduduzi, release Modi or Igodaro into space. Al Masry's weakness is their slow recovery after losing the ball. Chiefs must punish that. Igodaro's movement can win this game. Starting Etiosa Igodaro is the correct decision. Al Masry's centre-backs struggle with pace, diagonal runs, 1v1 movement. Igodaro should stay on the shoulder of the slower centre-back, make diagonal runs behind fullbacks, force mistakes. Chiefs can get a goal from this strategy. Flavio da Silva can then come in later when defenders are tired. Use Mduduzi Shabalala as the creative spark. Even though it's a tough game, one moment of quality can decide the match. Mduduzi must play between the lines in pockets behind the midfield, linking with Igodaro. He is the only player in this lineup who can change the game with a moment of magic. Chiefs need to use him more centrally rather than too wide. Game management, the most important CAF skill. CAF away matches require maturity. Chiefs must Slow the tempo when necessary. Do not allow Al Masry to create chaos. Draw fouls, kill momentum, frustrate the home crowd. Keep the ball in safe zones. Avoid unnecessary dribbling in midfield. Use time wisely. Take advantage of every break in play. Summary: how Chiefs can win this match. Defend with discipline and compactness. Win the midfield battle with Mtitwa and Lovu. Use speed on the counterattack. Let Mduduzi create. Trust Igodaro's runs behind the defense. Play smart CAF football, game management. If Chiefs follow this plan, they can come out of Egypt with a win or, at minimum, a valuable away point, which is crucial in group stages. As Kaizer Chiefs step onto the pitch in Suez for their opening CAF Confederation